everybody, and welcome to Good Night Sri Lanka. This is, of course, coming to you live on Podhub platforms. It's a brand new month. It is the second most festive month of the year for Sri Lankans.
I was going to ask you what is the first, but I definitely know what is the first.
What is the first?
Right? What's first?
December.
December, of course,
December,
yeah.
I kind of went, I'm like, what's the first? What's the first?
So, it's different festivities.
Yes,
though.
yes.
I mean, December.
The whole month, no?
The whole month. December, of course, is a different festivity feeling, and April is a different festivity feeling. April is full of holidays.
Yeah.
It's
Totally.
full on holidays.
Is anybody
Totally.
working in April? I don't think so.
No. Next week will be.
You're working. You are not working today also, or tomorrow, yesterday also.
Today.
Today.
Today I'm not working.
Today.
Today I am not working. I'm just going out after this. That's
Yeah.
why I look fabulous.
So we are into the month of April, and of course it's the time of Aurudu, and lots of Aurudu shopping is actually happening. If you go by any of the outlets, shopping malls, clothing stores, it's just jam-packed. It's just jam-packed, and that's exactly how it is.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, we're still like 2 weeks away from Aurudu, and it's jam-packed now.
Yeah.
And there are also sales also.
Some good
Clearance
sales.
sales.
Yeah.
Aurudu sales.
Yeah.
They've already started, and
Yeah.
they're running right until Aurudu.
And lots of credit card companies and banks giving some crazy
Oh,
deals
yeah.
as always,
Oh, yeah.
from 30% off to 40% off and whatnot. So yeah, it's gonna be. It's a festive month. Everybody's basically looking forward for Aurudu, and with Aurudu coming along, everybody does their shopping ahead of time, and then just in time for Aurudu, everyone's gone back to their homes, taking care of whatever the traditions that they need to do.
මේ පාර මොනවද දන්නේ සුබවර්ණය.
උදේ පාන්දර 6:40 පාරද කොහෙද?
No, Subha Varne.
Sorry.
Hi, Hatis Pata. මෙතන වර්ණ කියනවා මෙතන වෙලාව කියනවා.
Probably a
Apparently
beige
it's
or a
early
yellow.
morning for sure.
Yeah, it's at 6:45.
6:45?
Yeah.
Eating or lipper thingy?
I think
Mola
ගිනි මොලවීම.
And that one.
at 6:45.
6:45.
No, eating at 6:45.
No. That is before 3 o'clock or something.
What, eating?
No, lipper thingy. It's on 4.
ලිපති ගෑස් එකෝන් කරන්නේ.
Gas account කරන එක. I don't know what you call it. Cook.
ලිප නෑ ආහාර පිසීම.
ආහාර පිසීම 4ද කොහෙද?
Yeah,
Okay.
Holiday.
next week we'll
Next week we will get
We'll
the
have
entire
better.
ලිතම කියමු.
Ah, ලිත, ලිත, ලිත. අපි කියමු.
මොනවාද
ජයග්‍රාහී අංක.
අංක
But what are the colours though?
We thought this is the raffle draw. ජයග්‍රාහී අංකය. විකාර.
Every new year there is a color.
Yeah, there is a color.
Yeah, we'll wear that color.
What is the color?
We don't know that
It's
yet.
probably be a green or a cream
Well,
or a
probably
yellow.
කියන්නේ what do you mean what
දන්නේ නැහැ තාම
probably?
ලිත බැරි වෙන්නේ
මොකද
නෑනේ.
Nah, I'm sure by this time
ටක්කර
they will
වගන්න
decide
Google
it.
කරන ලිත බලන්න.
Anybody knows what the
Okay,
colors
කොහොමද
are? Anybody know what the colors are?
Anybody? White,
White, beige and brown.
We are going with
there you
pastel
are.
shades. this
I
year.
know, so
Pastel.
මගේ තුනම හරි.
Well, green.
Green is.
Green.
Yeah, I did. A couple of years
green.
ago, it was a green.
Couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was a green. Yeah, that's
White, beige and bronze.
So basically, that's ideally what we wear to the show also.
Yeah, yeah,
White,
yeah.
beige,
Yeah.
looking thingy.
And you're bronze.
No.
Bronze.
Silver.
I'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll make a concerted effort to actually come in out of the colors.
We'll wear a sarong.
Sarang.
I don't have
Batik.
Hari, right.
Batik,
Okay.
Oh,
Batik.
lot of plans. You all might not get any of the above, and
Yeah.
you'll be like this only.
Yeah,
It'll be plans. These are all plans.
that is true.
Anyway, time for us to kickstart the show. How was your week, guys? What happened? Interesting? Anything interesting happened?
I'm still recovering.
Yes.
Amma.
Let's start with the most interesting one.
Acho.
How was your stag night?
Stag night was.
Look at the face. Look at the face.
Stag night. You can see,
Look at the
still
face.
recovering. තාම මේ මිරිකුවා නම් එනවා එළියට.
Botal bag.
බෝතල් බබායක් විතර එනවා මිරිකුවා. No, the funny thing is, it was organized
night,
very well.
obviously.
Right.
There was a big crowd. There were more than 750 to 800 people.
Wow.
Yeah, and we were anticipating rain. It didn't rain.
So this is for both schools.
No, only us.
Only St. Joseph's?
Only St.
Yeah,
Joseph's.
don't say
කලවන්න.
Oh, really?
කොහොම JOES විතරයි.
Okay.
JOES විතරයි.
Right.
So
PHIAN.
So that was that. It went on till about Vayo played till about 12:15, 12:30
Vayo?
Right.
ඊට පස්සේ පපරේ බෑන්ඩ් එක පටන්
DJ.
ගත්තා.
And
And this පපරේ the fellow never stopped. He can එක තැනකින් ඉවරලා හරි තව එකෙක් සල්ලි ගෙවලා ආයි ගස්සනවා.
Right.
And I mean they played all the papare, didn't duplicate any song. I didn't even know that there was so much of papare songs.
That's because you were just gone. You don't,
no.
even if you have,
And
even if you have heard it about
Yeah.
15 times, you
Yeah.
wouldn't have basically realized.
So
it.
there was this young set of kids who had just left school,
Oh.
right, at the stag night, challenging us,
Oh.
right, challenging us. Apparently they are my son's friends also.
Right.
That know-how came later on.
Right.
And challenging us and dips down.
Oh.
Dips down.
Right.
Dip wali. I have the video also. I'll show it to you.
Stagnite
Right? Stagnite. ඔක්කොම ඉවරයි දැන් කට්ටිය ඔක්කොම ගිහිල්ලා. Right?
Last
Oh,
match.
so one fellow challenging uncle කියන්න එපා අයියා කියන්න මල්ලි. So anyway.
These Rana boys age fellows.
Oh, so anyway, so we have you know Chami the yeah Chami. Oh, the one Komari. So this kid gets onto the table, removes his shirt.
Ooh.
Now doing 25 dips.
Wow.
25 1 2 ගියාගෙන උට full morale එක දීලා ඔගේ set එක අපේ එක නැග්ගා. Tang 30.
No.
Then another guy gets on another 20.
My God.
Arun tika they are speechless. They don't know what to do, right? ඊට පස්සේ they accepted defeat and they went off. Then one of our interesting characters decided that is not enough. Not enough. Night is still young, 2:30 in the morning, right?
තව කරන්න පුළුවන්.
මාරි කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා.
Wow, sit-ups කරේ මේ සැරේ.
Squats.
ඊට පස්සේ කොහොමාරි කතා වෙලා where is the only place open at that time? Rhythm and blues, right? එතනට ගියා.
හැමදාම හැදෙන කට්ටිය තමයි ඉතින් එතන.
හතර දෙනා 4 of us were remaining, went there, had another session there, right? හතරමාර විතර වෙනකොට the almost packed on a Wednesday. Wow. Can you imagine, right? ඊට පස්සේ ඉතින් මේ පහයි කාල්ට විතර ඇවිල්ලා කිව්වා ජාතික ගීය ගහන්න යන්නේ මොකෝ කියන්නේ අපිත් ගෙදර යන්න ඕනේ. So around 5:30 we came out, right? And I must tell you, the service at Rhythm and Blues Shack is amazing.
Yeah.
Superb. Those guys will look after you. වැටෙන්න ගියත් අර නෑ මග දාලා තියෙනවා. මොකද දන්නවා දැන් টয়ලට් එකට මේ යනකොට දන්නවා මූ මෙතන potential place for disaster. ඒ වගේ තැන් වල දාලා තියෙන්නේ. සර් මෙහෙම එන්න. යන්න টয়ලට් එක මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. They know where we are going also. You don't have to even tell them. So පුතා টয়ලට් එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? ඒ කියන්න ඕනේ නෑ. They know from the looks of it they know. So anyway got out from there. So at about 5:45 අනේ මිනිස්සු වැඩට යනවා.
සිල්මේනියෝ
පන්සලට යනවා.
අපේ කට්ටිය ගෙදර යනවා.
And then Andy, I remember going home, went straight to the shower. හරිද? මොකද අපේ උන් කතා කරන්නේ මෙහෙමනේ. මචං ඔබට මතකද අරුගේ කෙල පිරිත් පැන් ඔක්කොම කන ඇතුලේ කෙල මෙහෙම. So I remember that part.
One more time, please. One more time.
Right? And one thing that I hate is හරිද? ඒ අඩෝ කොණ්ඩේ පීරගෙන ඔක්කොම කොණ්ඩේ අල්ලලා මෙහෙ ගහන පොඩි එක අඩෝ කොහමද මල්ලි? Oh God. So that was that. Got up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That was my week.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
1 o'clock in the afternoon. 9 විතර කාලකන්නියෙක් call කරලා නැගිට්ටෙව්වා. And that was the time I realized how heavy my head was. Right, because the combination all got mixed and
it's not a combination, it's a concoction.
Whatever we call it. It's we started with red, went to brown, then to white. All sorts of colors. Okay, yeah. හතර දිනගේ එකෙක්වත් වැට්ට ගිහිල්ලා.
Now is this going to continue for this weekend or that's about it?
That's the stag night, no. Now match started yesterday, Thursday.
Right.
So Friday, second day. ඊට පස්සේ Saturday, first time 3-day match නේ.
Yeah, so now
how did you feel for your first time 3-day match?
හෙට තමයි යන්නේ.
Yeah, last day.
Last
Last
day.
day තමයි යන්නේ. Last day.
Last day තමයි
අපි යනවා අපි ගියේ first day. Very nice.
That's about it.
That's first once was enough.
The thing is, Andy, the Rohito, Anandanalanda, their big matches are is far more happening.
Yeah, we were actually having a conversation about this big match. We didn't even realize that Joe Pete was on. Right? So we were like, why is there no buzz?
I saw a story where a guy was going Josephine, right? Then I realized, okay.
So Joe, why is
අපි ඒකට යන්නේ ඉස්කෝලේ යන්නේ ඉස්කෝල ළමයින්ටත් ඉතින් අර සුදු අන්දලා නිවිසුදේ අන්දලා ස්කූල් බව් ටෙන්ට් එකේ එහෙම ඉතින් පව් ඒවත් නම් ඉතින් වෙනස් කරන්න ඕන කාලය ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. But I think Saturdays they can go and sit with the parents and do all the jugglery. And the other thing is now me ඔක්කොම මේ tent කතන්දරනේ. Right, and those are very expensive, you can't be. Now I saw advertised for 3 days.
15, 18?
No, 20, 25 එහෙම යන්නේ.
But then it must be all unlimited.
Oh yeah, unlimited.
Yeah, unlimited.
කියලා
Actually,
පේනවා.
think-
fair enough.
Yeah.
Unlimited කියලා පේනවනේ මම දැන් ඔරුව හිට ගන්නත් බෑ.
ඉතින්
දවස් 3ක් unlimited ගියොත් එහෙම. එහෙම තමයි ෂෝ එක
ඉතින්
කරන්නේ.
one day එකට යනවනේ.
One day thing.
Next week, no?
No, after Easter.
After
The
Easter.
Catholics must
Yeah, after
celebrate
Easter.
Easter, no?
Yes.
After Easter. That's coming around 26th.
Ramadan is very holy though. Like that way,
Yeah, very, very holy.
Very good, very good.
එච්ච වෙල්ලි වයි. No, sorry, not
What's happening to you? Rama Veelad. තා පොඩි මම කරේට යනවා.
sorry. Slip of the tongue.
It's no part of the brain.
No, slip of the tongue. So how was your weekend, Andy?
Very good, very good. Today I'm on leave.
Oh, leave today?
Can't you see?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
If you all can see my shoes, I will see what a fun night I have planned.
Wow.
I can't lift my legs because I was told not to. However,
How was Jimmy?
very good. I've lost 500 grams.
Yay.
500 grams.
Wow.
I think from my cheeks.
500 grams.
Now,
How did you measure the 500 grams?
I got on the scale.
And then it gave you 500 grams.
Oh, the tukta kadula.
CI කිලෝ 105 තිබ්බක දැන් කිලෝ 1යි 450යි.
Then, point, Anna.
450යි නම් 50යි අඩු වෙලා තියෙනවා.
Whatever.
Oh.
500 grams.
500
500
grams.
5 gram 500 බස්සන්න පස් කෑවා කිලෝ 5ක් විතර. එක්කමක් නෑ.
How's the cardio going though?
Very good, very good, very good. The thighs are not as painful. The muscles have gotten better.
Used to it now.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Jumping jacks කර කර ඉන්නවා ඉතින් මම. දන්නද? He's
How,
telling
how
me
often, Andy? Like what, thrice a week?
Yes, that's right. I want to do 4 times, but I think I'm pushing that when it comes to work. And this is but three times just for sure.
Today was my gym day. මම අද gym ගියා නම්
Oh, හොඳයි.
treadmill එකේ වටේ වෙන්නේ.
හොඳ. Ferris wheel එක.
You'll be running around the treadmill.
No, I would have got pasted and it would have been going inside, outside, අර cartoon එක වගේ. Oh my God.
How was yours?
Good. Just obviously, we celebrated festival on Monday. Yeah. So
festival.
thank you very much. So yeah, so that was, of course, that's a celebration that goes on for at least good 10 days. Because there's a lot of visiting that happens. You go to relations' houses and you come, they come over. I mean, even if you have gone to that relation's house, it's a customary that the relation also has to come over.
Have to do.
So why are you here? We have only met each other yesterday, Why?
No, but we to come to your house.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is a tradition. So it
okay.
goes on, and there's also a tradition where kids get a lot of money. During,
So like Aurudu?
Yeah, a lot of money. They get a lot of money. And they're so blatantly obvious also. Uncle, money?
අයියෝ.
මෙච්චරද?
Yeah.
Next question is මෙච්චරද?
And everyone, all the adults are supposed to give money. And then if you try to shy away, uncle, money? What the hell, man? Come on. Right? I mean, I am saying that this is the age that we should be getting money.
From yours.
Yes,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, why would loud dependents want money? Right? I mean, here we are, spending everything we have.
Yeah, on them.
We should be getting the money.
Uncle money.
Right? This
And you got වටලප්පා?
obnoxious fellows.
No වටලප්පා?
No, these days no eating sweets. No.
No sweets.
No sweets. ඉතින් හම්බුනේත් නැහැ.
ඇයි 500 grams කොහොමද බැස්සේ නැත්තම්?
Yeah, you have to.
අමාරු.
I also have now.
but ඒක කිව්වට මේ ටිකකට කලින් පීට්සා කෑලි 3ක් නම් කෑවා.
sugar නැහැ නේ.
But
Direct sugar නැහැ.
But you have cheat days, no?
so I can't be cheating in the first 2 weeks I started, no. I'll cheat in a month also.
So first,
Actually, I'm cheating. I think in a few days' time. No, don't we have like all plans?
Yeah,
Okay?
we have few days.
As in cheat as in food wise. No other plans of cheating. Anyway, not that we get together and say let's cheat today. No, that's
We are collectively cheating today.
let's put a gangbang.
oh. People, when you're going for stag nights, that is not what happens on this show.
Cheat food.
We are a very family oriented show.
I was talking about food. We
Gangbang?
all get
No, don't dig yourself. No. Stop digging yourself. Stop it.
we all get together, we go somewhere and we eat.
Really?
Stop digging yourself. Stop digging. Take that shovel away from me.
Anyway, so that's basically our week, and that goes on obviously, like we spoke about earlier on, Aurudu in just a couple of days, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, everyone's celebrating Aurudu, and straight after Aurudu is done, and you've got like Colombo goes like it's deserted.
Why this thing? We have Easter.
Yes, Easter. I mean, Good Friday.
Good Friday
basically,
morning.
yeah.
Okay, Easter.
Yeah,
Easter.
so that entire week, of course, the Aurudu week, Colombo basically goes very quiet. Everyone's out of Colombo. Everyone's basically off, either celebrating Aurudu in their hometowns or they've just taken off. They're just gone for their little trips wherever they want to go. So that's a real stop-start month. This is. You don't know where to start, where to stop, and plus, even after Aurudu is done, there's also an auspicious day to come back to work. No.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
like 10 days after Aurudu.
no, that is ඒක එහෙම ගින්න ගියොත් එහෙම
He's going to tell them.
මේක වැඩට පිටත් වීම.
Yeah. So
Bathing, put
that's a good 10 days after
නෑ
Aurudu.
නෑ but you can't take away like that. ඒක අර තමා business එකක් කරනවා නම් යන්න පුළුවන්. You think all the other officers will 10 days leave? So, about 10 days later, where were you? So වැඩට බලා පිටත් වීම අදනේ.
And the best, right? It doesn't matter where you work. Every time you come back after your Aurudu break, right? You come back to office, there's always Aurudu celebration in office, right? And you have your kiribat, your cookies, your kaum, everything is there. We're gonna get to before they all get together. The boss always has a speech. Right? And the speeches are as cliche as every company. And we are celebrating Aurudu this year. Remember, this is your company. Remember, you have to grow with us. You need to grow with us. We want you to grow with us. And you have to be, we have an open door policy. You can come and ask us anything you want. And the biggest BS ever, right, is basically said by every corporate out there.
And they find
Andy, are you disagreeing with me?
No, I tell that and my door is always open. I had no door. Today in the morning I walked into office, I had no seat. So many people at office. කිසි ප්‍රශ්න නැහැ. ඇවිදිනකොට එහෙට මෙහෙට මාව අල්ලගෙන කතා කරන්න. ප්‍රශ්න කියන්න. I may have an answer.
And finally boss will say මේ අද දවසේ මේ කෑම මේසට කෑම ගෙනාපුවාටත් බොහොම ස්තුතියි. ඒකත් කම්පැනි ඉන්න වෙයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ.
ඊට පස්සේ සප්ලයර් කෝල් කරනවා මට ගෙවන්න 30 day credit.
Or you get the suppliers to do it.
Yeah.
අපේ එහෙම කට්ටියක් ඉන්නවා. මේ සිමෙන්ති කොට සප්ලයි කරන මල්ලි අපේ අවුරුදු මේසට මේ දුණු මිරිස්සුයි කිරිබත් ටිකයි වාට ටේක් ඕවර් කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. තව එතකොට එන මේ යකඩ බඩු මේ ප්ලම්බින් කරන මල්ලි මේ කොකිස් ටිකයි මේ ඇඹුල් තියල් ටිකයි ඒ ටික හරිනේ මල්ලි. එහෙම තමයි ඉතින් බුද්ධ බිස්නස් දෙනවනේ. So in banks and all ඔක්කොම clients customers තමයි ඒව නැත්තේනේ.
මගේ කාලේ නම් එහෙම තිබ්බේ නෑ.
Branches වල එහෙම ඇති. මම දන්නේ නැහැ. I also don't know.
But yeah, so that's and Galudenu happens?
Yeah. And Shaq, මේ අවුරුදු මේ චාරිත්‍ර බැලුවම it is beautiful. All of that has a meaning.
Right.
All these games ඔය කඹ ඇදීමද අපි උදාහරණයකට ගත්තොත් මේ ගමහරහා දිවීම තියෙන්නේ ඇන්ඩි. ගමහරහා දිවීම සම්ප්‍රදානුකූලව මේ සපත්තු දාලා තාර පාර දුවපු එකක් නෙමෙයි ඒ දවස්වල උනේ. Right? ගමහරහා දිවීම කියන්නේ right? ගමහරහා දිවීම කියන්නේ ගමේ ඉන්න කොල්ලෝ ටිකව ඩිස්ප්ලේ කරනවා ගමේ ඉන්න කට්ටියට මෙන්න මගේ කොල්ලා. හරිද? මූට දැන් දුවන්න පුළුවන් පාර නෙමෙයි. ඉස්සර ගමහදිරිම කියන්නේ රියල් වැටවල් උඩින් පැනලා ලියරවල් වලින් පැනලා ඔහොම යන්න ඕනේ. So now the potential candidates who are having daughters, right, who have හරකබාන කුඹුරු එහෙම තියෙන potential candidates ටික දැන් මේ ගමේ කොල්ලෝ ටික කවුද කියලා බලන්න යන්නේ.
කොල්ල කොටුවක් පායනවා නම් හොඳට.
my daughter ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් මූට වැටක් පැනගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ මගේ හරකබාන බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. වැට පැනලා ගිහිල්ලා එහෙම සීන් එකක් තියෙන්නේ ඕකේ.
වෙන්නේ නැති.
හරිද? ඔව්.
වතුර ගන්නේ.
වතුර ගන්න. ඒ කාලේ වතුර ගිහිලි නෑ.
You get exhausted and you keep running.
මිනිස් වතුර දාලා ගහන්න තරහ ගන්න. So that
is what I always found that game was the most hilarious because you are trying to hit each other with a kotte.
Yeah.
And trying to hold on with your thighs onto that pole. Now you need to have thunder thighs.
හැබැයි නෑ thunder thighs වලට බෑ. thunder thighs වලට කොට්ට පොරොදු ඩඩස් කාලා වැටෙනවා.
එන පොඩි
පොඩි කැහැටු කකුල් ගාලා මේක ක්‍රොස් කරලා තියා ගන්න පුළුවන්ද?
ඒක නේ අපිට දුන් ගන්න බැරි.
thunder thighs වලට.
ඒක නේ හරි. දැන් I will none of us will be this.
Because the kotte also the kotte also thunder no.
thunder thighs is
thunder kotte බෑ. එන ඔයාලට පෙර කොටුවක වගේ තමයි ඉඳගන්නේ.
But I don't know what tradition that is, but that's hilarious. I always found it. Hey, go on, and then
I find the most hilarious one is, of course, climbing up the
grease pole.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
That's like it's not easy at all.
No. Team එකක් ඉන්න ඕනේ. එකෙක්ගෙන නෙමෙයි යන්නේ.
තනියම නෙමෙයි කරන්නේ.
නෑ. There is a team.
Yeah, but they have individuals also, I suppose.
එයාගේ කෙනෙක් යනවා, මෙයාගේ කෙනෙක් යනවා. ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ටීම් එකකින් කෙනා මේ යනවා. එහෙම ගිහිල්ලා ඊට පස්සේ eventually තනියමත් ඇති හරිලාරෙන්.
That's hilarious. How to practice for that time?
And imagine the day after Nugara ඉවරලා imagine sending off grease from your body.
But how do you practice for that? That is even worse.
No practicing. ඒකේ ෂුවර් එකට මොනවද දන්නවද ඇත්තේ? හරි මේ කැන්ඩිඩේට්ස් අර පොල් වතු තියෙනවා. උඹට පොල් ගස් නගින්න පුළුවන්ද කඩන්න? ඒක තමයි උතන බලන්නේ.
You're just making up stories there. Anyway, that's not the real story there. So there you go. It's time for us to get into our first segment on the show. We got an interview that's coming up on the show today, and we're going to be talking to Kevin Nugara on a special show that's actually happening on Sunday. We'll get all the details on the show as we move along. Right now, time for us to get into Lanka last week, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty then, looking at some of the interesting news items that actually took place in the last 1 week right here in Sri Lanka, and what we thought were interesting. Let's find out what the first one is. New restaurants to offer affordable and nutritious meals.
That's very good.
Yeah, I don't know what
you
the
know
story
why they
is.
started? They started working out?
Yeah, you're working out.
They knew. Andy is on the game. Let's do this.
ඒ වගේ ගෙවල් ගාව කඩේද දෙපෙන්නුවේ?
ඕකන්ද?
Restaurants giving affordable and healthy meals.
Good, no?
Yeah,
it's good. But then we have to define what healthy is and what's affordable.
Yeah, that's true.
Eating healthy is a little expensive in this country.
The thing is this, right? I mean, eating yes, Andy, that is so true.
That is true.
That is so true. Eating healthy is expensive.
Very expensive.
බත් එකක් ගන්න ලාභයි.
I saw a blogger healthy eating වලට he's going shopping.
In Sri Lanka?
To Sri Lanka to tell his followers what to eat. He takes a broccoli and says, මට මේ followers ලා මිලියනයක් විතර හිටියොත් මම මේක ගන්නවා. ඒකද මම මේක දැන් තියෙනවා.
අයියෝ.
He puts it back. ඒක ගන්න බෑ ගණන් වැඩි. Bottom line.
So basically don't eat healthy that way.
And healthy eating and affordable are things that actually don't go hand in hand.
That is not in this country.
It's certainly that's what you call an oxymoron. It doesn't work right here. Anyway, next one on the show for us. What do we have?
Hello, Hamad.
Hamad, it's time to press the button. Okay.
Okay. So cricketers must also abide by tax laws. according to Kumar Dharmasena. You know what the story is?
They don't pay tax for the income.
They don't pay tax.
Oh, really?
Cricketers don't pay tax.
What are you all doing?
So do the ministers pay tax?
Do the ministers get paid?
No, pay tax.
Do they get paid?
They must have been paid, no?
At pittance, according to minister salaries.
Podi
Ah, yeah.
They are under the tax range.
Yeah, they're under the table. Under the tax range, under the table. So actually, this story is sort of brewing quite a bit now, because the cricketers have actually filed a case against the IRD, okay, because of the fact that now they have been declared as employees of Sri Lanka cricket. Now their argument is the fact that they are not permanent employees of Sri Lanka cricket, right? So their argument is, if they are permanent, for example, any permanent employee who's working for the company full time cannot work for anybody else. That doesn't apply to them, because when they are playing for franchises, they're actually under another contract. When they are playing for different, counties, they're under another contract. So they cannot actually be deemed as permanent employees. So that is the law, that is the angle that they're actually taking. And they actually, because they don't get taxed. They don't get taxed.
At all.
They don't get taxed, right? So that is, and of course they get paid in dollars also, So it's actually been filed in.
So somewhere down the line, what they earn is put to a bank, and then it's all done.
Income tax, I suppose.
That's the only thing, as in no other tax.
No other tax, because they get paid for every ODI match that they play. They get paid for every T20 match they get played. Then every test match.
You get paid irrelevant whether you win or not, right?
Yeah. That's your payment. That's your payment, right? And also on top of that, all the product endorsements and the advertisements and all that stuff that actually go in, right? So they get paid for all those things, So it's a bit of a grey area.
I mean, so many other fields also could be considered under that same parameters.
I don't think so, Chris, because most of them actually.
Entertainment.
Like
bands, DJs.
So they have that's the income tax also. They are definitely going to be paying the payee tax, because that's what they're earning, right? So obviously that doesn't fall into play here, because that's an income tax, no? So here it's a different ball game altogether, because the IRD is wanting to consider the cricketers as permanent employees of SLC. Cricketers are saying we are not permanent employees of SLC, right? They sign their contracts on a yearly basis also, right? And they also actually fall into different levels of payment of, A, B, C, right? So if they are actually permanent employees, they will not be able to actually play for franchises and all that stuff. Even before they do play for franchises, they also have to get released by Sri Lanka Cricket. Sri Lanka Cricket has to actually give a no objection letter to that franchise or that country or whatever, that okay, we have no objection with him playing. So, and then they go and sign a contract there. So they don't fall into this line. That's where the problem is. But according to Kumar Dharmasena, he says no, they also have to pay tax. But the thing is, the question is, did Kumar Dharmasena actually pay tax when he was playing?
Yeah, when he was playing.
When he was playing.
As an umpire, do they get to pay tax though?
Playing what?
He was playing cricket.
I thought he was playing something else also.
Kumar's name kata nokara inna. But do they get tax as well? Umpires?
I think
Probably
they do. I am sure they do. I mean, it's.
No, we are not umpires.
Yeah, it's even this whole
We get taxed, for sure.
This tax situation is also very, very sort of, very murky, because there's issues with freelancers. Should they get taxed? If you're working in, if you're residing in Sri Lanka and your services are provided for an overseas company and your money is sent into account here, should you be paying tax? So all that is, still bits and pieces here and there. So that's the story. All right, next one on the show. Charit Silva, creator of Wild Cookbook, becomes the first Sri Lankan content creator to hit 10 million YouTube subscribers.
Awesome.
It's
Wow.
amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Do you follow him?
Yes, lovely content. His content is very
It's
eye-catching, very nice.
Very nice.
Nicely done.
And
You should. You enjoy
No,
it.
no, not. It's not the. When it comes to cooking, it's not the content that matters. No.
No, so he's a TikTok fellow
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So that, I mean,
But they
that's how he-
constantly have fights with Ape Amma.
yeah, but they did, I think.
They did.
Yeah,
She
so
was
that-
throwing off shocks. Mage kattiya horakam karla arakai meke lots
No,
of.
but I don't think so, Chris, because this guy is obviously his appeal to the youth
Quite
is
modern.
massive.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It's
of
very
course,
much.
massive.
of course. But I have tried Ape Amma recipes and it's super.
Alright.
So
Right.
it's you can find Shaq 100 million people on YouTube asking to make a beef curry.
Right.
Right. But the thing is, the taste, what you expect, you will never know until you cook.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
But when you take a person like Ape Amma, you can be rest assured. I don't know. I haven't seen or used. It's probably unfair to quote not knowing him. But
You haven't seen any of his videos?
I've seen him. Kapane vai ek part mein ek man dekha you know.
No, but he is massive.
Yeah.
Very
But
appealing.
Are
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
complete recipes?
Yes.
They are complete recipes of how to make something.
Yes.
Or is it just
One
an
TikTok
onion
is
becoming a
more-
loon
no,
sambal?
no. It is.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
an onion becoming a what?
A
Loon
sambal.
symbol.
No, this
Balua?
is not Harry Potter.
So anyway, Ape Amma's the measurements, the quantities, everything that
Right.
if you adhere to that particular recipe,
But it's just phenomenal. I just don't understand the I mean what's the right word? I just don't understand why people love cooking shows so much, right? I mean, look, even today, there are a lot of people who will sit in front of,
Yeah.
MasterChef Australia, right?
Yeah.
Stare at MasterChef Australia, write down the recipes, write down the ingredients, and they are like so gobsmacked in, I'm going to try this today.
Somehow.
Somehow, huh?
Of
course,
okay.
of course, right? And the thing is, half the ingredients we can't even find
Yeah,
it here.
so we are making the recipe with about 5 ingredients short or substituted.
Yeah.
Substituted. Today other rosemary ne karabinchide kadda. Right, it is something else.
Rosemary ne karam water
Where to find rosemary otherwise?
Right? And then they're just full gusto making
Yeah,
the dish.
yeah.
And how would they know? My question is, how would they know it actually tasted the way it tasted on the show?
Eva danne. Hari rosemary me karabinchide but it tastes different.
Worlds apart. Worlds apart.
No, but I think watching a cookery show is therapeutic as well.
Yeah.
Like Jamie Oliver, I'm a bit of his fan because vattara tomato from my garden. I will slice into two. You go to the kitchen, have tomatoes like.
Mummy මේ ඊයේ පෙරේද දැක්ක මේ TikTok අලුත් එකක් මේ අඹ ගහට ගිහිල්ලා අර ගැටේ ගහේ තියෙද්දිම කාලා everything this guy eats raw. Ginger, limes, lemons. ගහේ තියෙද්දිම මේ ඩිප් කරනවා ඔය මොන හරි මේ සෝස් එකක් එක
Sri Lankan.
Sri Lankan, this Ape Gami cooking or something?
Ape Gami?
Gami cooking or, I don't know, it's ridiculous. I don't know why they do that. Amba kolat kano. How does it? Oh, Dehiyui, Aminguru kano kiyanne.
So wait, he's not making anything. He's just eating.
He just, that's all. Just eating
it's made in the stomach.
Yeah, it goes.
Okkoma dala hari.
Billing kara.
Oh,
it's terrible. I mean,
must watch it though.
Anyway,
terrible.
yeah. So congratulations to Charit, of course, the first YouTuber, the first Sri Lankan YouTuber to hit 10 million subscribers. That is a massive, massive deal.
That's
right?
amazing.
And,
Congratulations.
congratulations, and of course, he's you guys have to basically go to his restaurant if you can. Fabulous.
Where is that?
Really. At Capital Twin Peaks.
Okay.
Right opposite Alta. His restaurant is called Wild Dish.
Okay.
Really good.
Ooh, I've heard of that.
Really,
That's his.
that's his.
Oh, nice,
Really, really, really good. And yeah, congratulations to Charlie. And I think just during fasting, there was a beautiful video that he actually posted up where he made pizza. He made pizza for underprivileged kids.
Yeah, he does. I've
to
seen
break
that.
fast.
Yeah, I've seen.
That was a fabulous
Not
video.
even pizza. I think once I saw him making a huge amount of biryani.
Yeah.
And giving it to giving it on
I think that is what is appealing with him, because he's very humble.
That's true.
Right? That's what's very appealing, and he just goes out and does all these things without
and
any issues.
මේ දුප්පත් මිනිස්සුන්ට කියලා නිකන් බාගෙන නෙමෙයි.
Proper.
Properly, pack it properly,
Yeah.
seal it properly, like you order and take ඒ විදියට මේ මිනිස්සු, which is a great thing.
Very good.
Great
Fantastic.
thing, yeah, definitely.
All right, next story on the show for us. What do we have? Katakurunda motor races go ahead following court order. Now, during April seasons, a lot of motor races happen. Katakurunda happens, Fox Hill happens. And in the recent past, some unfortunate incidents and accidents.
That was the reason it was.
And that actually basically, I mean, there were so many different reasons. And I think a couple of years ago, there was a pretty devastating accident, which unfortunately a few people lost their lives, and then it was put on hold.
And there was a cable being ripped off and got.
There were so many. But again, safety issues is something that lots of people talk about, but the audience or the spectators are just so very close to the racetracks, and I mean it's nice to watch from afar. That's how I say. It's nice to watch from afar, watching these really fast cars going zing, zing, zing. Like before you know it, it's gone. So, but that's a sport, and there are a lot of people obviously who are part of it. And some good news, because it's back, because it's a very, very expensive hobby. Very expensive hobby, and obviously they need to do something with those cars, right? So that's back.
That's also one like watching food recipes.
Right.
That's also another super one for especially off-roading.
Right.
The four-wheel off-roading. I mean, I love watching those. Dana Vaturata, Dana, Mandi, Hirevela, Perrilla. Jagdala, Dinoa. That also super
Remember
fun.
the two girls we had on
Yes,
radio?
the two girls that we had.
Yes, yes.
What were they called?
Anusha?
No, you're making
car
up names
lifts.
again.
I know her Instagram handle. One girl is car lifts, but we forgot the
I
names.
forgot the name of
Anusha Wagini?
Devils, something Devils, right? Devils.
Red Devils?
Red Devils? No. Devils on Wheels. There you go. Devils on Wheels. Two.
So one of the girls are actually one of my staff members' friends.
Oh, really?
And she said, we've been on radio, and then she's obviously put two and two together. And then my staff member is like, yeah, so she's obviously the boss or whatever. And she said, wait, I was on the show with them. Like a few, like last year. So small world.
Yeah,
She relates
it's really.
friends.
I'm following them. I think one of them on Instagram.
Yeah, car lifts, I think. That's one of the girls.
Right,
That was pretty cool.
All right, next one on the show. Okay, so women cricketers also challenge IRD decision classifying them as SLC employees. So same story.
All cricketers.
All cricketers, yes.
Girl, boy.
Government increases stamp duty on lease and rent agreements by 100%.
Gosh.
Right?
100%.
That's a lot, huh? I mean, stamp duty is not a joke. It's
a big amount.
It's a big amount. Oh,
100%.
100%.
Stamp duty, I mean, even if, for example, even for leases, right, even if you're leasing a vehicle, it's stamp duty. Even if you're buying a vehicle, anything is stamp duty. Anything is basically got stamp duty. So, that's the story there. Next one, what do we have? No fines for flashing headlights to warn motorists.
Was there a fine to begin with?
I don't know.
Do these actually really need to matter?
Now,
it matters to us apparently.
I mean, කොහොමත් අපි උක කරානේ.
No, I don't know. I don't know what the story is, but the thing is, that's like a
How you help each other, no?
Yes, that's an untold secret.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's an untold secret.
yeah.
If you are driving, especially long distance, if you're driving out station, and if you come across a cop on the opposite side of the road, right?
You
And
flash
when
them
you're driving, you actually flash a couple of lights
Yeah.
just to indicate the fact that slow down, right?
Watch
They
out.
are there.
Yeah.
They are hanging around.
මම හිතන්නේ දැන් ඉස්සර ඕක ලයිට් ගහන උවත් අල්ලනවා තව ඉස්සරහා ඉඳගෙන. එහෙම කතන්දරයක් තිබ්බේ.
Maybe that's
the
the
reason.
reason.
Yeah.
Maybe that was
Like
maybe-
warn කරන කට්ටියව
Yeah.
I haven't come across anybody who had been copped like that, but I think there was like කරන කට්ටියව ඉස්සර තව එකෙක් ගිහලා අතන ඔබ කිව්වනේ බඩු.
Yeah, well, you can, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
There's
So
absolutely
you would have said, I accidentally did.
yeah, so there's nothing. So that's a
හෙඩ්ලයිට් එකේ මැස්සෙක් හිටියා.
පොඩ්ඩ මధుරෙක් හිටියා මොකද?
වතුරෙක් හිටියා
yeah,
ඉවරයි.
there's so many untold stories. I mean, untold secrets in between motorists and all that. Have you seen bus drivers?
Yeah, how they communicate.
How they communicate?
Yeah.
Right?
Not the lights.
No,
Parapara.
no.
Horn එක ගහනවා.
No.
Oh.
And also they have they have this communication. I've noticed, especially when I was going to work in the bus. I take 3 buses to go to work, right?
You really liked your job.
I
huh?
loved it. And
3 buses to
yeah,
go to
3
work.
buses to go to work, and close to about another maybe a 7.5 minute walk also. after that.
Really, very
Right?
passionate
And
employee.
those days, that was going through a paddy field. And when opposite bus drivers, right, basically come up each other or they're driving, they have this signal with their finger. Is it? That means not on the third stop. The next bus. Because they have this thing about basically meeting up with buses, no?
Yeah.
Right? Where the guide basically tells him the guy in front of you is in the third stop. Or
one,
is the
two,
second
three.
stop. Or he's like there, the next stop. So then the guys know. Because the thing is this, right? They have a timetable.
Yeah.
Buses have a timetable. You have to take off at that timetable. But there are some obnoxious bus drivers who don't take off at the timetable. So they wait to get more people in the bus. Now that's when the bus races start happening.
ඒක සිටිසට මම always in like that.
All the time.
මෙහෙම කරන්න වෙලා නැහැ නේ ගිහිල්ලා ඉවරයි. Like ගිහිල්ලා.
ඒකට
ඇඟිලි දාන්න දෙලිය
Gone.
ඒකට අර 157.
අනේ
අනේ අම්මෝ.
164 මෙහෙම ඊට පස්සේ මෙහෙම යන්න පුළුවන් මෙහෙම you can do all sorts of
අර පයිප්
අර යාක්‍රාෆ්ට් එක වගේ ඒක ඔක්කොම කරන්න පුළුවන් 164 still speed 10 එකේ තමයි යන්නේ එහෙම
උගේ කට්ට හිර වෙලා ඇතර 10 එකේ හිර වෙලා එතනින් එහාට යන්නේ
I mean every time anybody complains about the bus I'm saying please go to the 164 bus halt Salmarina Purahala I had my entire school relationship in that bus we got in 2
with how
hours
many?
later only with one boy
Okay.
Pau meant that boy from the time got into the bus something we are fighting we have fought 3 මෙහෙම අපි 3ක් කරලා බහිනකොට forgotten what we are fighting for
but the first fight was
that entire relationship was in that 164 that never went fast so you can do all sorts of little
you all only fought no
for no time to do anything else no can't the bus conductor knows me ගෙවල් ළඟන fought then got friendly then again fought something else has what
this is one stretch
එක one stretch 2 hours other stretch 2 hours so go to school 2 come back from school 2 how
ඒකනේ
many
දැන්
fights
කියන
දෙවරක් චක්කරේ වගේ
ඒකනේ දැන් කියන කසාද බැඳලා ඩිවෝස් වෙන්නත් වෙන්න තියෙනවා
ඩිවෝස් වෙලා ඔක්කොම කරලා ඉවරයි දව කසාද Oh, that fantastic 164. Always in my heart.
so this 54 64 must be having a relationship then
The force.
oh the force 54 එකත් එහෙමනේ අර මේ කිරිබත් ගොඩ මේ අපි මේ
154 is
yeah කිරිබත් ගොඩ බම්බ පිටියද
Kakari. Oh,
Kakari,
oh,
එකක්
MC කනේ සරියන්නේ
Oh,
මේ
my
154 එක තමයි.
God.
බොරෙල්ලෙන් බහලා 154 යනවා.
Oh.
So it's for us is 138. මේම 64 පැය දෙකක් ගිහිල්ලා තප්පර දෙකකින් ඉස්කෝලේ. අයියෝ.
All right, next story on the show. Yala National Park closed daily for 2 hours due to heat. No jeep movement allowed. I think this is a good piece of news there. And the heat is just terrible.
But it's
these
raining.
days.
Today you saw the
Yeah,
rain.
today.
I don't know from where.
Look, I mean, for the last 3 days, and the weather,
Heat,
the Met Department has been basically forecasting thunder showers, heavy showers,
Go ahead.
75 millimeters of showers in these provinces.
But also a clip Kenley was raining And apparently it was
Candy was
flooded.
raining.
Yeah.
I
Candy
saw a
was
clip,
raining,
somebody had
yeah,
sent a
yeah.
clip.
But today was a bit of a.
It was a bit.
Talking about the elephants, then ඊයේ මේ අර බලු ස්ට්‍රයික් එකකුත් ගියානේ.
Yeah.
බලු ස්ට්‍රයික් එක.
Yeah, but on that note, the just got a piece of information.
Narendra Modi's arrival.
Yeah, just got a piece. It's supposedly, according to information,
has been cancelled.
it's all a lie that they have not. It's a protest against removing of street dogs. According,
Someone lied to you.
yeah, so according to the police officer, it's a complete lie. Sri Lanka police denies claims of removing street dogs ahead of Indian Prime Minister's visit. So yeah, and that's basically happening. Yeah, he's landed. He's just landed just about an hour ago.
Okay.
Right? Today, yeah. And obviously intermittent, the roads are going to be closed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, around my
that's
area.
it, that, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Don't know when to go out, when not to go out.
everything.
No, can't do any of that. But yes, the Indian Prime Minister is here, and they were actually doing some rehearsals. Security protocol rehearsals.
Yeah. ඒක අද ඊයේ that it was chock-a-block.
Exactly. So, yeah, security protocol
දැන් මේ
rehearsals.
බල්ලු හොයාගන්නත් ලේසි නෑ. Once we were, my daughter and I were coming from Ragam and there was some extra food. So I told her not to throw. සතෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් දෙන්න කියලා. මහා බාගි නම් වත්තලට ආව බල්ලෙක් හොයාගෙන. බල්ලෝ නෑ. පාරේ නෑ. ඊට පස්සේ හරින වත්තල පල්ලි ඉස්සරහා ඩොගියෙක් දැන් මෙයා මාර හරි එකක යනවා. එයාට මාර ලොකු හදිස්සියක්. කඩාගෙන යනවා. අපිත් දැන් පස්සෙන් ගිහිල්ලා මං කිව්වා "Shana, go and put that." ගිහිල්ලා ඉස්සරහින් උත් නැවතුවා. අනේ he just missed. මං කිව්වා "You should have said you can call no. You want me to call the dog?" එතන තියලා ආවිල්ලා. මොනා කරන්නද?
All right, next one. What do we have? Petrol prices reduced. This good story.
Reduced.
95 and 92 have been reduced.
Shaq to පොඩ්ඩක් බීලා වගේ. මෙයාගේ මේක මේ පැත්තට ඇවිල්ලා. Fumes. Thank you.
Both down by 10 rupees.
But isn't something up though?
Gas
Gas is up.
Just 420 or something like that. I heard
Gas
that.
is up.
Love's gas
Yeah.
is up, and everything else is up.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Everything else.
and everybody says, what can you do with a 10 rupee this thing?
10 rupee what?
Reduction of 10 rupees.
A lot.
Yeah.
But අරක 420 about.
95 ගහන අයට තියෙන lot.
No. It's still a lot. It's still a lot.
Yeah, it's something is better than nothing.
You do get a bit more for your rupee.
Yeah.
As far as fuel is concerned, at 10 rupees, you know. So yeah, I mean, obviously, so that's the story with the price reduction of fuel. What else do we actually have? Oh my God, what's happening with these people? Australian women injured, right?
ඇයි දන්නේ නැනේ හමාඩ් එක.
නෑ උතන දැන් අපි මට මතකයි මේ
වාජගේ selfie.
මේ හුණු පිටිය
I want to see that train in Sri Lanka though.
How the Anna. Both for that matter.
හුණු හමාඩ්
The train is. I want to see the train station.
So anyway, හුණු පිටිය and හමාඩ් නේ හුණු පිටිය and දෙමටකොඩ there are two signal lights. I don't know whether they have removed it now. There are two signal lights which are closer than the others to the train. Lots of kids have lost their lives.
Right.
හරි මම දන්න අපේ රාගම හිටපු මේ දරුවෙකුත් නැති වුණා. They go footboard එකේ ගිහිල්ලා they don't see it. Right? ටක් ගාලා අරකේ වදිනවා. right post එකේ.
Oh really?
Signal it's a square with the four lights.
Right.
Right? ඒකේ වදිනවා. So similarly I think she would have put her head out because there is a maximum distance
No,
from
but
the
it's like this, Christian. These guys do this all the time.
all the time, yeah.
Right?
Very dangerous.
These, especially, unfortunately, they feel that it is taking a selfie by basically leaning out of the train.
Yeah,
right?
is
Is a thing.
Yeah.
Right? And there are a fair amount of people who actually have lost their lives.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing cool about that, right? And you have
Don't die over a selfie.
I mean, people do.
Please
and
don't.
People do.
Please don't is what I'm saying. My goodness.
You know, it's because.
and the other thing is waiting for the train to come. Marine Drive එකේ ගොඩාක් ඕක කරනවා. කෝච්චිය එන ගමන් කෝච්චි track එක උඩ they take the selfie. The train is because when a train is moving, you can't gauge how soon it's coming.
Yeah, you can't.
Right?
Or sometimes you can't hear it also.
Yeah, the selfie can hear. You can see now where the train is coming.
But you can't.
No, but you can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
So
obviously-
the timing that you think, hari them make I should get out කියන එක, that calculation is totally wrong.
See, the thing is this, right?
It will always knock you.
Especially if you're walking on a railway track or whatever, right? Smack in the middle of the railway track. You will never hear a train, right? Because
Yes.
of the ocean waves, number one, and the wind. Sound travels through wind, right? So, I mean, when the wind direction is actually away from you,
You will not hear the sound.
you are not going to hear that.
දැන් කාලෙෂක් ඒ වේව් එකයි හුලං වූ එක ඇහෙන්නේ නැත්නම් ලොකු දෙයක්. දැන් ඉන්න උන් ඔක්කොම ගහගන්න
Yeah,
යන්නේ.
that is of
There was a kid who lost the life. You saw that, no? Headphones ගහගෙන ගිහිල්ලා
That's the height of
stuck
stupidity.
in the middle,
The
yeah.
height of stupidity.
Stupidity.
It's just, but yeah, I mean, the problem, okay, just getting back to that selfie incident, right? Issue here is lots of people who have actually taken successful selfies leaning out of the trains in Sri Lanka. Those pictures have gone viral. Right?
Everybody tries to do
and
it.
everybody's trying to do it. And unfortunately, some of them have, lost their lives, fallen off trains,
Yeah.
lost their phones.
ඕක හුඟක් වෙන්නේ nine archers. ඒ පැත්තේ යනකොට
Yeah,
to see the beautiful the with the this thing. That's what happens. Unfortunate. So there we go.
L. Yeah.
L, yeah, that's right. All right, next one. What do we have? TIN mandatory for DMT services from the 15th of April.
Tax identification number.
Yeah, so now the Department of Motor Traffic have actually made a clarification on that. It is for new vehicles. Yeah, it's for new vehicles. If you're basically buying a brand new vehicle, your tax identification number is a must. And it has basically been written in.
කොහෙන් හරි අල්ල ගන්න හදන්නේ.
Yeah.
කොහෙන් හරි no
කොහෙන්
escape.
හරි අල්ල ගන්න හදන්නේ.
Next one on the show. Three-wheeler unions say they can't reduce prices. Not that they ever did.
මට තමයි ජීක වදින්නේ.
Not that they ever did, but because of the reduction as far as the fuel prices are concerned,
They won't let it down.
no. So
When they put it up, they won't get it down either.
And Hamad's photograph was all electric three-wheeler.
එහෙමද?
අර බහන්න අයිබා. Hamad පුද්දට කියනවා.
No, that is not Hamad apparently. You are blaming the wrong one.
Hamad පුද්දට කියනවා. පුද්දට
radio, it's time for us to basically cross over, and we have a guest on the show, a guest who's actually been on the show before, but we're talking to him this time for a very special show that's actually coming up this weekend, a show that if you are someone who obviously loves dancing and social dancing and all types of dancing, we're going to find out what's going to actually happen as far as the show is concerned. We've got Kevin, who is back on GNSL. Hi Kevin, welcome back to the show.
Hi Kevin.
So Kevin, now obviously we're going to be talking about the big show that's going to be happening this weekend. Just give us a little rundown as to what the show is all about.
All right, so it started off as a small project where I just contacted all the schools and I said, hey, you guys are doing Latin dancing, let's get together and do a show. So initially the response was small, so there was like about 4 schools that responded. And yeah, we started putting together the show, and then maybe about a month and a half, everyone later on keep getting interested. So I ended up with now 10 schools doing this show. We have more acts than we anticipated, and so it turned into quite a big thing. So it's all Latin American dancing based from basically street Latin to what we call ballroom Latin or international style Latin, and we have a few other things like Bharatanatyam and Candian dancing and all that, which dancers who are in these schools, in the Latin and ballroom schools, who have also studied these forms of dance, are also showcasing their skills as what they have in talent in other forms of dance as well.
So this is a massive show by the looks of it.
It's now stressing me out because it turned out to be quite big, bigger than I expected.
So Kevin, I mean, when you are actually working with different dance schools and, you know, in any type, obviously trying to collaborate with them and work jointly with different dance schools with different techniques to put on one big show, it must be a huge, huge stressful event. How do you cope up with this?
Uh, I cannot tell you that. Well, I don't. Last a couple of weeks, I've not had proper sleep. Just thinking about each school has things they want to do, how they want to do it, and then I'm trying to get things done in terms of not having the same dance styles back to back, and arranging the program and then trying to move things around. And I have changing problems from the one team that's dancing doesn't have enough time to change. Then there's also the fact of some teams, like I have a team there's like 30 dancers in it performing at one time. So exits, entrances, all these things become a nightmare. And that's been bothering me a lot more than actually the dance area. I know all the guys except for a couple of the teams who are running like new dancers who have been social dancers who are now taking up dancing. I wouldn't say more professionally, but they are moving slowly, progressing towards that side. So yeah, it's quite stressful when you have to work with the new younger ones, because they have not come into dancing for a show as such or to do demonstrations, and so they don't have any idea about it. So when you put them on the stage, you got to make sure that they don't freeze. So those are the things that are stressing me out and making sure that everyone is going to perform well that night.
Kevin, a small birdie told me that you will also be performing at the show. So how do you manage that and the stress of handling and managing a show?
That's another stress because I'd love if someone else organized it and I had the time to get down and just practice and turn up for practices without worrying about that. So in the middle of coordinating my team, which is about 60 students, I'm also trying to coordinate my practices. But I'm used to doing it. I've been doing it for many years while I used to compete. I also used to train my students for competition. So it's a different scene, but I guess I'm managing, and I do have a great team that's backing me. My senior dancers are also helping out, and my wife suddenly surprised me. She works in the UK, and then suddenly surprised me by visiting 2 weeks ago. So I put a lot of burden on her.
Where is this going to be at?
This is going to be at the Royal Mass Arena. Royal College has a boxing. It was mainly made for boxing. And it's an arena style seating, but a lot of us dancers have now got used to having events there because it's way more cheaper, in the sense that if you were to do this in a hotel, the tickets would cost like about, I don't know, about 4 or 5 times this amount. So it's good. It's easier to get people to come in, the public to come and watch. Because a lot of people don't see a lot of Latin dance shows. I mean, when you go for functions and all that, we will do 1 or 2 demos, and it's a team of 3, 4, and all that. And they are not properly exposed to a full Latin. There have been 1 or 2 schools, one school in particular that has done it, and they are also performing with my feet. That they did that it has not been done. So so it's a bit of a nightmare, but I guess so things are falling into place and gradually kind of. But
Kevin,
for me to perform
usually
over
you
that
see
is
in
quite a
international
toughie.
level where a competition or where a show like this is basically is in the center of a size of around a basketball court, and people are seated, the judges, everyone seated around it. Is that the normal standard of judging or having a show like this, or is it theatre style where you look only on one side, people on the other side? How does that work? Is there a effect on that for choosing a middle place and people spectators around? Is there something based on that?
No, it's like this. So basically, with the way the place is, it's an arena style. So it has seating all around, but we've kind of like set aside one part where we're going to have actually a stage. But you still have three sides seating like an arena. All right. So we also have the center area which you're talking about. We're using that flow as well, plus the stage area as well. So it's kind of like a mixed thing. In this case, you have to, let's say, if it's a theater style, then your focus is mainly one direction, right? So this is kind of three-dimensional. So our choreography has to be in a certain way that it caters to the three-sided audience. That's very important.
Kevin, how much are the tickets? Where can our viewers actually grab a hold of the tickets? What time does it start, and what's the plan?
All right. So the ticket is 2,500 rupees per person, and most of the dance schools have it. My school has, I think, most of the tickets with us. We're still selling the tickets. And also on that day, we will have tickets at the venue itself. The show goes on at 6. The schedule to run 6 to 8 with a break in between. So if anyone's does want to get tickets from the venue, you can also do that. But every Latin dance school has tickets with them, and they're on sale from any school, any dance school, that is. You can come over to mine or any of the. If you don't know, you can always call me. My number is 7777900007. Yeah, and just WhatsApp me if you can't get through to me, and I will reply you ASAP.
No one's actually had the courage to give their mobile number.
How that?
I mean, it must be your number must be basically on yellow pages or something like that.
My number is everywhere. Everybody kind of when they message me, they actually check whether it's me. If they call or message me, I'm the one who answers my own. So everyone knows my number. I think if you Google that, it'll just come with my name and number and everything.
Kevin, anyway, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We want to wish you all the very best. And just one final question before you do go. Have you actually been more stressed than this ever before? Or is this the most with this current show?
No, I think I won't say I am stressed, but it's a different stress. Competitive stress is, you're training people and you're training if you're competing. That's a different kind of thing. This is, things, even I guess during the show, I'm going to be stressed because I got to make sure everything runs on time and, not get late and this. So, it's a different kind of stress, but stress is stress. I mean, everything. I'm a person, I think, I am used to this stress and I kind of like, this madness. So everyone asks me, why do you put yourself through this? And I don't know why. I have no answer to that, but I guess we are all used to this kind of thing. So yeah, already in my mind, I'm thinking I should plan another one.
All right, Kevin. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us on the show. We want to wish you and, of course, your team and the rest of the dance schools that are actually performing at the show all the very best. And hopefully we get to see some fancy pictures in the next couple of weeks on social media.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me again. And maybe I hope to be on the air again. Maybe if I have something else new, for sure,
By
we
all
shall
means.
meet again.
No worries. Thanks a lot, Kevin, for being a part of the show. That's
Ciao.
Kevin Nugara on, of course, GNSL, talking about the big show that's actually going to be happening at the Royal Mass Arena. It's happening this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Tickets are priced at 2,500 rupees, and it's available at all the Latin dance schools.
Yep.
And Chrys has it. Andy has it.
I have 3.
Yeah, I have 3. Okay.
Tickets.
Right. So basically, if you want to get a hold of the tickets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so get a hold of it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Our guest for this evening on GNSL, Kevin Nugara. Let's take a break. We'll be back right after this. You know, something else I wanted, before we actually get into game night. Are we done, Ahmad? Yes. Yeah, we're done, okay? Yeah. Something else I wanted to basically talk about is now the IPL is on these days. And I was watching the IPL, right? Those days when you have a cricket match, you have a lot of brands and services that advertise, from food to electronics and all that stuff. You know what actually is getting the most amount of advertisement or airspace these days? Tuition classes.
What?
Yeah.
It is the number of people. It is ridiculous.
Even on local channels.
It is. I'm talking about local. I'm talking about local channels. I'm talking about local channels. I'm talking about individuals who are basically giving you A-level commerce, A-level economics.
I mean, imagine the money they have, Shaq, to prime time news headline sponsor karanna.
Yes.
Right? Prime time news, 8 o'clock news or 10 o'clock news, they have the money to sponsor the headlines, which is probably the most expensive slot out of the news.
For sure. It must be at least about $6-7 million.
Yeah.
A month. Yeah.
Oh, and they තුන් දෙනා එකතු වෙලා කරන්නේ. ගණිතයට, ශිෂ්ට්‍ර වජිරාත්න, ඉකොනොමික් වලට, අබේකෝන් අලහකගේ ඡන්දසේන.
එක්කෙනෙක් බඳිනේ
තුන් එකතු වෙලා pooling.
So there's a lot of posters as well.
There's a lot of posters, a lot of, I mean, look, to take out TV commercials, they must be making a truckload of money, no?
Yeah, that's true.
But they do.
They do.
Like really, honestly, they do.
Yeah.
Like even a small scale person makes quite a bit of money.
නුගේගොඩ එක තට්ටුවක සහ ඉන්නවා. අනිත් තට්ටුවේ සහ ඉන්නවා. තුන්වෙනි තට්ටුවේ සහ ඉන්නවා.
එතන ළමයි කොහෙද?
ළමයි තට්ටු තුනේම. හරිද? ඒ කොහොමද?
හරියට කියන්නකෝ. මම කිව්වා සර්ලා තුන් දෙනෙක්. ළමයි
සර්ලා තුන් දෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි ළමයි එකක ඌ සජීවීව ඉන්නවා. අනිත් දෙකේ මේ ජයන්ට් ස්ක්‍රීන්. දෙවෙනි තට්ටුවේ තුන්වෙනි තට්ටුවේ ජයන්ට් ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ පොර ඉන්නවා.
No, but the thing is this, how come this is not regulated? How come this is not regulated?
ඔව් ඒකනම් IRD නැද්ද?
No, and the thing is this is and nobody, I don't think there is, I don't know, but more often than not, tuition fees is cash.
Yes.
There's
no bank transfer.
And paid before also, මාසෙන් පස්සේ නෙමෙයි, prepaid නෙමෙයි, postpaid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, first you pay, then he comes to. Yes.
I mean, so clearly, the amount of the demand for kids to be sent for tuition classes and the amount of tuition classes that are available in Sri Lanka, the amount of individual tuition teachers that are available in Sri Lanka, we might as well shut down the damn schools.
Yeah.
No need,
because do you know that there are more teachers who actually resign from school and take a tuition?
It's, what's the point?
And it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Then home visit එකකට පය දෙකක class එකට at least 5,000. I don't know that I don't have kids going, but back in the day I used to pay 3,500 for a teacher to come home.
Yeah.
Must be more, obviously.
Must be more.
Must be more.
And one tuition class ගිය කාලේ රුපියල් 100යි.
Oh,
ඒ ගණිතය.
අර කොලේ දාලානේ. කොලේ දාලා
කොලේ අර envelope දුබුරු පාට envelope එකේ ලියලා අපේ අම්මා දෙනවා. දෙන්නේ සර් හොඳට ගහලා උගන්වන්න. ඉතින් ගෙදරත් ගුටි කනවා, මෙහෙත් ගුටි කනවා. මොන ජීවිතයක්ද මේ?
උඩ තට්ටුවට ගිහිල්ලා තගරන් වහලේ half walls.
We used to have it in the premises of a bakery. So the sir says, okay, so I used to have 3 to 5 Sinhala class, then getting into that Hutchaka 164 bus, pay 3 rupees and go to the next class, which is the maths class. Maths class only is in the bakery. It's in the premises of a bakery. Right? Sugandha. So 5 o'clock they put out. No. Sir gives us 5 minutes. He was a water board engineer. That was our sir, right? Super guy. He used to give us 5 minutes. But after you come back to class, nothing doing. So we go and they're ready. Hurry, put it roast. They're ready. So $2 or something. Gila, stuff it. And they go, and we're sitting. Then ගිලින්නේ. පොඩ්ඩක් නෝ කාන් ගිලින්න because I'm trying to ගුටි කනවා and then the class goes and then after that he does you see all of that I think my mother paid just $100 each so $300 class and my god so expensive your tuition class you better pass your exams okay
රුපියල් 300.
කොතර බැනන්නේ ඕකට
No, but the thing is this, it's actually grown. Tuition classes have actually grown because the demand for tuition classes have grown.
Yeah.
And clearly there are more A-level economics teachers out there than the entire country.
student portfolio
And the student portfolio.
And how they use their marketing, island best Dhammika sirge පන්තියෙන්.
Yeah.
ඔව් කොල් අනේ මන්ද ඔව් ක්ලාස් ගියාද නැද්ද කියලා. හැබැයි මිනිහා ඉගෙන ගන්න වෙන්නද සර් හින්දාද නැත්තම් මේකද දන්නේ නැහැ. but
maybe that child was actually bright
දිස්ත්‍රික්කේ top 5 මගේ පන්තියේ.
එයාගේ පාත්
ඉතින් එනවා වැල නොකඩෙන්නේ 3000 4000 තියෙන ක්ලාස් තියෙනවා දන්නවද?
That's true, yeah.
3000 4000 තියෙන ක්ලාස් තියෙනවා දැන්.
And there are tuition teachers who actually take a class in Colombo.
අනුරාධපුර Kandy?
They basically drive off to Kandy.
කුරුණෑගල ඉස්සෙල්ලා.
Kandy,
Kandy.
right? And
Yeah.
approximately for a day, I'm sure they must be racking up at least about 150
I was
to
thinking about 100.
$200,000 bucks.
ඒට
Easy.
වැඩි. ඒට වැඩි.
sorry you're mad
Shaq, they have accountants for them to collect the money.
Wow.
Personal accountants because they can't cope up with
I have a question.
the numbers.
What are the three of us doing here? Let's go teach. I'll teach English. What you can teach? Tell me quickly. You teach something, Shaq. You teach cooking even when
Mom,
you do
cooking.
something. Something cook.
Rosemary.
Rosemary da karavita.
So yeah.
Anyway, so no,
Sugar.
this is seriously thinking about it, the fact, right? Like I said, there's the demand for the tuition classes have just grown so much, right? Imagine where it is right now from where it was when we were going to school. Imagine where it will be when our grandkids are out there.
Achirana exhausted.
It's crazy.
උතන මෙහෙම පැත්තකුත් තියෙනවා Shaq. Now when we were going to school, now I met one of our teachers also day before at this thing.
That night again?
So,
My goodness.
right? So
අමනාද කරන්නේ?
no, he's not teaching anymore. So, right.
Sorry. You can
So
continue.
excuse නා ඒක erase කරන්න.
Erase
So what they say is that the brand of teachers who were there during our time, by heck or by hell, they wanted us to pass.
Yeah.
That was the mission of their life. But pass වෙන්න ඕනේ. හරි? The love that commitment were there from teachers.
That's so true.
Right? ඒක තිබ්බා. උඹ pass වුණ නැත්නම් you don't know what will happen.
That's so true.
More pressure from the teachers than from your home front. Right? Because they wanted to do something to you.
Yeah.
They wanted to see results in you. They wanted to see you develop.
Yeah.
Right? It was not a joke. But nowadays that it's not there. But ඉගෙන ගන්න නැත්නම් they give up. Right?
Easy
They
go
give up. Now there is two sides for that also. හරිද? එතන තවත් පැත්තක් තියෙනවා. දැන් ඉස්සර වගේ දැන් අපිට ඉගෙන ගත්තේ නැත්නම් ලකුණු අඩු වුණා නම් සර්ගෙන් බුසේනේ. හරිද? මිනිහාගෙන් පනිෂ් කරනවා, ගුටි කනවා, වේවලෙන් ගහනවා. ඒ ඔක්කොම දැන් ඒව කරන්න බෑනේ. Now child rights.
Yeah.
වේවලෙන් ගැහුව ගම ඊළඟ දවසේ උසාවි.
Yeah.
Right? Usavi. Sir, right? Principal, right? Then Usavi. Right? So they also has given up Shaq.
Really?
ඕගලන් ඕන්නම් පාඩම් කරන්න නැත්තම්
මේක නේ කී දෙනෙකුට ගහන්නද පන්තියේ කී දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා
ඔව් නෑ ඉතින්
එතන නිකම්
අපේ හැම එකම
stand there
ඔව්.
how many stand there
ඔව්.
කී දෙනෙකුට
දැන්
ගහන්නද
මගේ ටීචර් කෙනෙක් හිටියා මට මතකයි වෙනවා. ආව ගමන් මේ ක්‍රිසන්තා
අකුසන්තා
ඔයාට ඉගෙන ගන්න බැරි නම් මෙතන ඉගෙන ගන්න ළමයි මොන තරම් ඉන්නවා. කරුණාකරලා ගිහලා දන ගන්න එළිය. දන ගන්න. ඒ පැත්තෙන් ගිහලා ආයේ මේ පැත්ත දොරෙන් එනවා. කිව්වනේ දන ගන්න. Right? So those were that's I mean to a certain extent they were instrumental in getting to what we are today.
That's true.
But unfortunately not anymore. So what to do?
Anyway, we're done and dusted as far as the show is concerned for this week.
Game
of
night.
course.
yeah
of
we
course.
can't change this
Do what? Night game?
those are for adults only we are not a family friendly show why do I have to remind you all this
You wanted to change the way.
මේ ස්ටැග්නයිට් ගැන කියනවා මෙතන මේ
Night
night game
Game night to night game.
what I'm saying is I want to win today
You are doing today.
I can't keep doing this thing. You are doing today.
Okay.
Do over here today.
So today you answer first.
okay.
Put things I know.
We'll give 10 seconds for you itself.
Yeah, you.
Oh, look
you,
at Hamad being sassy. Will look
Yeah,
at me.
yeah.
Yeah, Beyonce, calm down. My goodness.
Thank you, Didi.
We give 10 seconds only for you.
මේ ඕක ඉක්මනට කරන්න මට චූබරයි.
Yo! Family friendly show. Okay. 6 questions appearing on the screen, each with 4 answers, A, B, C, D. Each of you have 15 seconds, 10 seconds specifically for Andy to choose the correct answer for each question.
We won't answer
Until you
answer.
Yeah.
No, but you have to lose and you have to do your thing.
Okay.
How does that work?
I just telling, I can't lose.
Okay.
You're the most recorded loser.
Oh! What the hell?
Okay.
That's because you all come fresh.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Andy.
Okay.
Andy Ghan.
What is the name of the most famous shop in the... C. That I knew. That is the easy one.
Well done, Andy.
No, that's easy. That doesn't mean you don't answer.
No, so we're waiting for you to answer.
So that I knew.
Okay, so now next question.
Then now you can all answer.
No,
together.
you answer.
Now see, I don't know that one. No. Barbie. Is that number 4 or 5 or what is the answer again?
No,
A.
give me 10 seconds.
I think A. I don't know.
B.
I think C.
I don't know.
Shaq.
I didn't know this
I
guy's
actually
name.
went and watched this movie.
I didn't know. I actually don't know this guy's
What
name.
maggot? Maggot?
And a maggot.
Mago.
That's a maggot. B okay, next one.
Maggot Ruby.
Okay, next one.
New kind of gemstone.
Okay, next one.
Okay, go on. Andy, you answer first.
Appa.
I want to say unicorn, just for the heck of it.
Scotland.
No, I think it's
Good. Well done.
here, Scotland. You all are serious.
I thought it was
I thought it was a joke.
No, Hamad, it's like this, right? Just because Andy answers.
That doesn't mean it's wrong. I know.
But Hamad, you're going to tell me hummus now. Okay, please.
No, Beyonce said me, no?
Yeah. Okay. So you have
next,
to let others also answer.
Yeah, because unicorn was like such a thing. What is the name
Okay,
of
Andy.
the hybrid offspring of tiger and lion? Oh, I know this. Tiger and lion. I think it's D.
A.
I don't know. I don't know.
That wasn't really hard, by the way.
That was easy, no?
I don't know, Ane. Tiger and lion, why would they be together?
Shaq 2 and D2.
Liger.
Tiger.
Christian.
මම මට කිව්වනේ පරාද
පොරොන්දු සල්ලි
Okay, next one.
Next one. I don't know. What is the name of the town the Grinch steals holiday presents and decorations from?
Come on.
Hooverville.
Yes, that is right.
That's a cartoon that you like.
That's right.
That's
That's
actually
right.
වා අද අපි තනින් කරන්න දිනින්න ඇති.
Oh, what?
Okay, මම තනියම කරන නිසා නම් දිනන්නේ.
Oh, no,
So that's it. We have to keep quiet now.
No, wait, I know what the punishment is. So see,
Andy 3, Shaq 2, Christian, Stag.
Stag night. The drink is made of ginger ale, a splash of Gerald. What?
Oh, come on.
General-
Andy, if you don't get this.
Shirley Temple.
That's right.
That's
well
right.
done, Andy.
මට අර මේ that me ඒව දැන්
ඒව නම් ඔක්කොම.
you are a teetotaler, no? What are you telling
How
about
do
this?
you
The
know?
virgin sort?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, but the loser.
Happy and you know it.
In a Chinese accent.
Why you are being racist? You think Chinese can't sing this?
Yeah.
How to do Chinese? I don't know Chinese actually.
If you're happy,
Lala.
if you're happy when you know it.
You think la.
If you're happy and no, that doesn't sound Chinese.
You want to try it again? I think la la.
La.
I think you can do it, Andy.
If you're happy la and you're happy.
No,
I
Chinese, not
Chinese.
Thailand.
Chinese.
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 You're the wrong country.
B2B. Come, Asian boy, come. No discount.
Asian boy come, no discount. What is happening in this stagnant? All you Josephians who've been in that stagnant, look what you done to.
ඒ බඩු ගන්න ගියාම අප්පා මේ
බඩු ගන්න මොකද්ද?
This is a family friendly show. මොනවද මේ කියන්නේ? හරි කමක් නැහැ. Pass it. Happy that you know it. We definitely know you clapped your hands.
can't clap. Hands are occupied.
At the end. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. See you next week.
We're done. Must give some punishments that we can do.
Yes, Sane.
You know, so
This
we-
is not all about your joy to see us screens.
Yeah.
Don't.
What is this?
Alright guys, we're done with the show. Catch up with you once again next Friday right here on GNSL. Before we go, we have to say a big before we go, we need to basically talk about suitcase. And yes, 1,906 followers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So before we go, because this promotion is going on till next week for us to decide on who's going to walk off with that return air ticket courtesy of Fitzair, and we'd like to show you some of the entries, some of the fantastic suitcases that have actually been on the show so far. So here's a quick video for you.
She put Night Riders theme song. Eva, not for purchase. Eva, only watch and view. Only. No touchy. Only looky. No touchy. Stop touching me. Yeah, if you all are wondering, but this is a private joke, very much a private joke.
Alright guys.
Okay, guys.
So go for it, and remember it's got one more week of this promotion that's going on courtesy of Fitzair. One lucky person is going to be walking off with a return air ticket to Kuala Lumpur. And, we're going to decide on the winner next week. Till then, we're done with the show. We can catch up with you pre-Aurudu show next week on GNSL. Have yourself a wonderful night and have a good night, Sri Lanka.
Bye.